Namaste Viewers, welcome to DM Astrology. Today especially this video is made for the Sadesati because after the Saturn changed its sign in transit to the Pisces, many signs has ended its Sadesati and many signs begins with the Sadesati. So what will be the effect of the Sadesati during the Saturn transit in Pisces? So for that Sadesati is a more impact we have to study. So the Sadesati is a significant astrological period in Vedic Astrology which referred to the 7.5 year transit of Saturn and through the zodiac sign surrounding an individual's moon sign. It is to be seen only to the moon sign. This happened every 27 to 28 years. It again repeat the cycle. Some who born the Sadesati, they repeatedly get on every 28-13 years. But normally in our life, 2 times the Sadesati mainly come 30 and 60. Those who born in during the Sadesati, they get the 3 times. Otherwise, third Sadesati is always being better. The first cycle of a Sadesati is always causing own self, in own health, own education. In second Sadesati, it caused during the career and work, because during that period 30 plus people normally do the career and job. And third Sadesati cycle is always been beneficial. So that is an event, and it is believed to bring the challenges, a karmic lesson and spiritual growth. It's not always bad. People only think that Sadesati always being bad, but it sometimes gives a very good result. Now if you see the current transit from the 29th March, the Saturn has came to the Pisces sign. So for Pisces moon people, it will be a second phase and main peak phase of their Sadesati. Whereas the second phase is considered the most intense and transformation part of the Sadesati. That is why for Pisces it will be a more transformation period we will see. Now what it is expected during the Sadesati, that deep emotional and spiritual introspection will be happen during the Sadesati, those who are undergoing the Sadesati. It is challenging in the personal relationship, sometimes isolation, or a feeling of being misunderstood. This is also a common phenomena that people think that they are being misunderstood by others. It is possible health issue, fatigue or anxiety. It is also a financial strain or delay. Normally the Saturn causes the delay. It is a karmic lesson related to the letting go and detachment and compassion. So this is a general effect of the Sadesati. It is very good for the spiritual positivity. For the spiritual positivity, it's considered to be a very good time. A great period for meditation, spirituality and inner healing. This is a time where you find this kind of self-incrimination. Good time to pay off a karmic debt and start a fresh later on. So that you have paid everything, now you can start the fresh later. It can lead to the emotional maturity and deeper faith. Then you will be having more faith on yourself and you will not depend on any others. So these are the major part of the Sadesati where the persons are facing. So it is especially significant for the experiencing the Sadesati Dhaiya. It is also Dhaiya or Ashtama Shani. There are 3 parts of the Sadesati. So that we have to see. Now considering the moon sign, and we'll see what is happening to the sign. The 5 sign has to keep in the mind. 5 sign, moon sign people only are under the effect of the Sadesati. First let's see the starting with the Aquarius. Now recently it was in Aquarius sign, Saturn, and now into the Pisces. So Aquarius second phase is completed and now it has came to the last phase. The final phase of the Sadesati, that is called third phase of the rising off, means it is normally the ending of a Sadesati. It is very good period because it is now reducing its effect. For Pisces, it is a middle peak and the second phase. It is a middle and peak period. The Capricorn people are now released, so no talk about the Capricorn people, they are just released. But in place of a Capricorn, now Aries people has joined. So it is a beginning of a Sadesati, it is a first phase. The first phase is always mentally. So you'll be having lot of mental stress, all the Aries people. All the Aquarius people, it is on the chest, heaviness and very, you can say the physical stress will be there. And for the Pisces, it is a second phase on the chest, and for Aquarius, it is a last phase on the feet. So Sadesati, and then we'll talk about two more signs, which is the Dhaiya, that is called 2.5. See, Sadesati is 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 3 sign transit of Saturn from moon 12th, from moon 1st, from moon 2nd. And if your sign to 4th the Saturn comes and 8th the Saturn comes, then it will be a Dhaiya. Now two signs, that is Leo and Aquarius. These two people are now beginning with the Dhaiya. That also we'll see what the Dhaiya is going to cause them. Now for Aquarius, we have seen that it is a third phase. It is the last phase of the Sadesati. It is winding down the Sadesati, we call. Its result of the past karma begin to settle. Now it will getting settled. Relief start towards the end of 2026 when it is about to complete. Good time for the reflection, reconstruction of the life. It is a good for you to, now in 5 years you have learned the lesson. Now you have to start experimenting on your day-to-day life. Considering the Pisces, it will be a second phase. It is a peak. We call as this is a peak time. It is most intense phase for the Pisces people. Altogether, we have seen 6 planets also in Pisces. Solar return also there in Pisces, and now the Saturn Sadesati also there. Is a emotional and psychological pressure. Lot of emotional and psychological pressure also be there. Is a high stress in personal life, finance and responsibility. Also, it's a transformation possible with discipline and spiritual approach. This is a time, now you have to understand your own potential and not to trust anyone. Just lies on your own potential and begin. Now considering the Aries sign, this is the first phase of the Sadesati, is the onset. That's just a beginning. So the Pisces is the beginning of the Sadesati. It's subtle your growing burden. It is always starting with the slowness, movement. Family, career and mental peace may be affected gradually during this period. It's apprehension, a mental stress you may be finding, and important to prepare mentally and financially. You have to be prepare yourself for mentally, and there are a lot of pressure will be there. See, as Aries people are very impulsive and very fast. Now Saturn will slow down your effect and gradually grow you. So this transformation is required for you. Now for the bonus, it is a Dhaiya. There is a 2 sign is having the small panoti, or we call as a Dhaiya 2.5 phase. First is a Simha, Leo. The Leo sign is a Saturn in the 8. Because from Leo you will see Pisces is a 8 sign. So it is Ashtama Shani also, and it is for Dhaiya also, that is 2.5 small paniti on Aryan Paya, causing the physical and mental stress and more struggle. Internal financial and social problem may be faced for the Leo people. And second sign which facing the 2.5 small panati Dhaiya is Sagittarius. From Sagittarius the 4th Saturn has transited. So Sagittarius people also get small panati Dhaiya as a Saturn came into the 4th sign, and it also come in the Aryan Paya. Aryan means iron. So it also caused the trouble, more hard work, less result of the efforts, and also affect the financial, internal and physical difficulty. Always Dhaiya is not good. See, there are 4 Paya: gold, bad, struggleful, and iron. These 2, that is iron and gold, are very hard and stressful. When it is silver and copper, it will be considered as Good. So these two paya, these both the sign are facing the Dhaiya of negative phase, so they have to take very precautionary things during this period. Now there are a remedy for this. So chant and listen the Saturn mantra. Om Sham Shanishcharai Nama. Walking through also you can do this Om Sham Shanishcharai Nama. Second, you can chant Mahamrityunjay mantra. That is the best remedy during the Sadesati or Dhaiya. So Om Trambakam Yajamaya, that entire mantra, or you can also chant Om Jum Saha. That is a Bij mantra. You can donate the black sesame seed till. Mustard oil or any oil you can also donate, but mustard is specially for the Saturn. Then iron, you can donate the iron or things made out of iron. Then urad dal on Saturday, or any oily fry item you can donate to the beggars, poor and needy people. You can also help the poor, elderly people and disabled people. So Saturn love always the humble service. So start doing any humble service, any unconditional services. That is also good. Wear dark blue or black color on Saturday if it is suit to your chart. You should also wear a blue and dark black or dark blue color. That's also favor the Saturn. You can practice patience. This is the best thing about the Saturn. Acceptance, discipline and selfless service. These 4 rules if you apply: patience, acceptance, discipline and selfless service, you will win the Sadesati, because you will win the Saturn and Saturn will not cause you much of the hardship. So that is only the outcome of the Sadesati. One has to be always follow this instruction during this period. So one can also chant the Hanuman Chalisa. Also people chant the Hanuman Chalisa, or you can listen also the Hanuman Chalisa. And many people offer the oil to the Sunny Dev. It is just symbolic. It is better to give the fry item or oil to your maids, your servants or your workers. You can feed every Saturday with the oily things. Also practice honesty, humanity and discipline, because that also Saturn loves. And serve the underprivileged or elderly person. It is a great information that you should avoid shortcut. During Sadesati, no shortcut should be applied. In litigation, try to make an amicable settlement during the Sadesati, otherwise it will cause lot of trouble, lot of mental stress. That also, and avoid unethical act. Also avoid, if you are into the habits of drinking or other bad habits, at least control on Saturday. Don't apply that bad habits. Completely avoid that bad habits, or at least avoid on the Saturday, so that to save yourself from the hardship of the Saturn. These all things if you practice, then nothing will be going to cause you much more. But Sadesati, I also personally believe, when my Sadesati started, because I am a Sagittarius moon, my Sadesati started in 2014. I also aware because of the my chart, and my first Sadesati made me astrologer. So during that period I started learning astrology in 1991. So you also can start during this period any new learning. During the Sadesati, yes, it is a tough time, but people can become more strong during the Sadesati. So all these Sadesatis are not bad. Many astrologers also say that it is a bad time, you have bad karmas. No, it's a training period. Normally Saturn gives the training, and after the Sadesati, when person come out from the Sadesati, he'll be a more stronger person. So don't afraid. Practice whatever the solution I have been given, and not to take any apprehension. Mentally, physically, whatever is there, you have to accept the things. If you accept, Saturn say that accept it, otherwise I'll make you suffer. So you accept the situation, the person, the present location, present environment, just accept it, what as it is. So this is a shortcut to make a relief during the Sadesati. For that purpose I made this video, and I hope that you all will start practicing this to make yourself safer and better during the Sadesati. For my main video in the Saturn in the Pisces, you can also see my channel, And for further guidance and consultation, you can always contact me in the mobile number given here, in WhatsApp also. You can follow me in my Facebook and Instagram page, DM Astrology or Dharmesh Mehta. Thank you very much viewers for viewing this. Do share, subscribe my channel DM Astrology. The same video will be available in Hindi language in my Hindi channel DM Astrology Hindi. So thank you very much viewers for listening this carefully. Namaste.